Yeah, hi everyone. Today I'm going to demonstrate that menus and submenus. How to handle how to handle menus and submenus using Selenium. So let's understand that how what is a menu and submenus in the web applications. Okay. So let me show you that in the demo website. So this is the website and it is a demo automation demo website and it has some kind of a header site. So here the home is a single header and registration also single header. And if you have a down arrow right here, switch to. So this is a mouse or like when I mouse over right. So here it is displaying uh, the submenus. Okay. So what is meaning by here? Here we are hiding, right? Switch to we are hiding and we are going to the mouse over, and after mouse over only it displays that submenu options, and also after again we have to mouse over on the where the desired window or desired menu to be clicked. So here so the switch to window is the main menu. Okay, and under that we have a submenus is the alert and windows, and the last one is frame. So similarly, some wizards you can see, and also the interactions. And so this is the interaction menu, and which contain three of first submenu. Again, first submenu which will contain a static and dynamic. There are two submenus. So which means a menu, submenu. Under the submenu, we have another submenu as a there are two submenus, right? So interaction is the main menu. Under that, drag and drop is a submenu. Under the drag and drop, we have a static and dynamic is a submenus. So how we are going to handle, you see that. Okay. So I hope you understood that menu and submenu. Let me give you some definitions here. So menu is visually navigating an item on the containing several options. So here is the menu, and so once you mouse over, we have several options which will display. So these are the hiding mode. Okay. So once we mouse over on that only, the main menu, so the other items, sub-menu items which will be displayed. Okay. So there is a kind of hiding here, and whenever I mouse over only, it displays the sub items. Okay, so that is what it is. And submenu is appears when that mouse over on the or click on the main menu. Okay, and it reveals that what are the option or holds. Right. So now in Selenium allows to interact this element, and what we need to do further. So both we need to visible or hide. So where how to visible and hide based on the simulation of mouse movement and tick interactions. So let's see that how we are going to handle. Why do we handle submenu and menus? So in testing, the dynamic UI elements which will be have like menu and submenus. So whenever you mouse over only, those will be showed on a display, right? And this is a crucial part to interact with that. So as part of this, the primary interface, like a primary, the user will refer that main menu, and after that it expose that child items, right? So now, what are the methods? Okay, what are the predefined methods or classes or how to handle a menu and submenus in Selenium? Okay, so a Selenium is provides the action class. Okay, Selenium is it's created a Selenium developers which they were created a action class to simulate a mouse movement and click on the interacting with drop down or menus and submenus. So this action class which has some kind of methods how to mouse over and how to click. Okay, how to build that mouse over options. So building the mouse over option is the critical point as like a human, right? So that is what it is there in that. Okay, the first step is okay steps to follow to handle the menu and submenu. The very first step. So we need to identify what is the menu, okay, locator and web element, and what is a submenu element, okay, by using locating a by locators. and we need to get the element references. Okay, hey driver, find element, and first menu, main menu, web element found and stored in the menu is a reference, and also the child element by locator we will find that submenu option as well. Okay, so there are two other element references are first we need to identify and capture and store in the web element references. So then after we need to create a object of the create object of the action class. So because this class is predefined and which handles that mouse overs build. Okay, so let me show you that how it will be built. Okay, using action class to simulate a mouse over action on menu and click on the submenu item. So to do that, so we need to create a action class object. How to create a any class object here? So in Java, so there is a class name action and reference is actions equal to new action is a constructor and we are attaching to the driver. So we are passing the driver object to this particular class because so then and so that web actions will be taken care by this action and this action reference, this action class reference is and we are using the methods move element. Move element to whom? So first we need to move element to the main menu as a menu reference. So this is the menu reference, main menu. And in the main menu, we are build.perform in the sense. Okay, please carefully listen that. So once we move on this element, to move the element, we need to build a perform action. Okay, this build perform action which will move on mouse over something like move to element on the mouse over. So which means it will not click just to over the mouse, right? So when it is over the mouse, then the hidden items are menus, sorry, submenus which will be displayed. So to hover on the element, so this is the method, a sequence of method. So move element chaining of methods we call as okay. So move to element of menu and dot build dot perform. So which means over on the over on the menu. Then the hidden submenus which will be displayed. So to do that, we need some a time appearance. So just give that sleep time. Okay, sometime it required or not all the time. Okay. Now, so submenu items are displayed. Okay. So whenever you mouse over, submenu items are displayed. So I want to decide submenu need to be clicked. So which is already captured the reference. It is a submenu item. So now again, action dot move element to submenu. Okay. Again, we need to mouse over move element to the menu. Here we need to perform the over the time we need to click. Okay, click on build.perform. So we need to perform the action. The above menu item, the main menu item, we are not performing the action as a click because just here it is overing. Now in the child sub menu item, so we have to hover and as well as we need to click it. So then it will be clicked successfully. So this is the way it will be handled. So I will show you the demonstration. So let me go to the IntelliJ and create a class Selenium handles menu and submenus. So just create a class. Now create a main method. Okay. So now let's first create a WebDriver object. So WebDriver and small driver equal to new Chrome driver. Okay. So driver object is Chrome driver object is created, and driver dot we need to maximize the driver dot window maximize. Okay, and we need to load the get URL driver dot get, so we can perform the get URL. So let this is my URL, right? So copy this automation demo site. So then after, so what is the first step? We need to handle menu and submenus, right? And the first one is, so we need to get the get menu get the menu and submenu reference web element. Okay, so web elements. How do we do that? So we need to write a web element dot as main menu menu equal to drive dot find element, which will contain, yeah, by dot xpath. So drive dot find element, and let me inspect this one menu. Okay, switch to let me inspect it. So what it has, it is a it is a link, so we can use a link text. Okay, that is link text is switch to, so by dot link text, I can use by dot link text, and I can provide the link text is switch to. Okay, switch to, and similarly, so we need to get that submenu item, submenu, submenu, web driver, web element, submenu, yes, submenu, and equal to driver find element, link text. So let me go and inspect this link text of which one we can take. So we can inspect the frame. Okay, let me click on the frame. So inspect it in the frame, and it is a link text. So it is also link text, I hope. Yeah, it is a frame. Copy this one and paste it here. So there are, now what we have done. So we got the two references. Now what we need to do? We need to create. Okay, we need to create a object of the action class. So how do you create an object of the action class? Actions action equal to new action class and pass the driver, right? So now you see that, so this particular uh, import class, okay, we are importing the action class. So in the interview they will answer what is the action class. Action class is a predefined class in Selenium interaction, so which is handling for a mouse overs, move element, mouse over, drag and drop, okay, keyboard actions. So there are a lot of methods are there. So going forward, I will demonstrate one by one. So now, so let me import it. So we got the import, okay, and so we need to tell the action dot move to element. So we are mouse over, right? So we see move to element, and we have some three methods. We have two methods. So move to element, web element equal to target. Move to element, web element target, and some offsets. So x coordinate offset and y coordinate offset. So based on the screen activity, we can provide as coordinate as well. Okay, but this time we are providing the element only, target element. So first target element is menu. Okay, and you can build. Okay, build dot also. So this is deprecated, I think, in the latest version. So just build use perform. Okay, so now let's go to this um, action dot move to element, sub element. Yes. So action dot move to element, submenu. click and form. So let me do that. So this is the way where we can handle that. Okay. So what we have done? So just we launch the site. Then we got the two references by using the link text. Your driver will find that menu reference, web element, and submenu web element reference. So this is the main activity which are required to handle the hidden hidden elements, the menus. So by using action is a class which we created a object of the action class, and we have a method called move to element on the main menu. Okay, then move to submenu, and we have done the click operations. Okay, so now let's run this program. It is running it. Yeah. So please carefully observe this execution, and it is executing. Yes. Close the browser, maximize and then load that one, and you can see it failed, right? I think it failed. It is waiting. Let me check. It is failed. Let me check what is the reason. Okay, very fast time we will not find out this one. So what I can do is after perform that mouse over and main menu mouse over, then child frame will be displayed. Then we can see in between we can add a thread dot sleeve. Let me throw exception. Let me run this one. So what we have done this time, so we change that capturing, finding, locating the sub element. So after mouse over on the parent element. Yeah. Now you can see we mouse over it, and so we are waiting, and we click on the small. Okay. So this is the way. The correction is, I will explain this one. Earlier, what we have done is, so we captured the both of them here. Okay. So that time, switch to link is displayed, but the frame is submenu, which is hiding on the main menu, right? So that time, what we have done, so we once we main menu is mouse over, then the child submenu will be displayed and identified here. So then after we move and click on the submenu. So that is right handle. So let me quickly run it again one more time, and we can close this session. Yeah, it is open the browser. Yeah, it opens, loading the main site, and so it moves over to switch to. Then after some time passes there, the dot sleep, then it clicks the frames, and the frame page is loaded. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I hope you understood this mouse over, like handling a submenu and menu by using action class. Okay. So thank you all.